Standing and singing.
Come on up here, kiddies.
Broken pieces of the same design, but your grace redeemed us, your spirit lives inside. We are a generation to rise up and make you known. Every tribe, every tongue, every nation, we will go. We can be world changers. We can be changers. We love like you do, stand for the truth. We'll see a light break through. We can be world changers. How can we be silent? We know the one who saves, and we won't keep it quiet. Your spirit makes us brave. We are a generation to rise up and make you known. Every tribe, every tongue, every nation, we will go. We can be world changers. We can be world changers. If we love like you do, stand for the truth, we'll see a light break through. We can be world changers. And someday every knee will bow, and your name will be on every mouth. But until that trumpet sounds, we will go. Someday every knee will bow, your name will be on every mouth. But until that trumpet sounds, we will go. We can be world changers. We can be world changers. If we love like you do, stand for the truth, we'll see a light break through. We can be world changers. 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 All right, if everybody will be seated, they're going to do a skit for you in just a second. Remember to be really, really quiet so you can hear what's going on.
Whew. There's thirsty.
We never know, we might need
Oh,
it.
well, okay. All right. Let's see. What else?
Oh,
Good point.
gotta
Yeah,
have that.
definitely.
Can't take a mission trip without that.
Tissue paper?
Absolutely.
Okay, okay.
Absolutely.
Sunglasses first. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Fire.
I mean, it's better to have it than not.
There you go. That's true.
I mean,
That's a good point. I'll put this in here too for later. Okay.
man, Drew, I mean, I can't believe that tomorrow is our big day. I mean, it seems like we've been prepping for, I mean, at least a year for this mission trip.
Well, yeah, it does because, well, it's been a year. Literally, it's been a year since last year we started. Let me see. Is that those are okay? About half. Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, well, that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, as usual, my sense of timing is perfect.
Well, that's good. Your sense of time is perfect. I tell you what's not perfect is your sense of smell. You need some deodorant on, brother. It's not great. It's not great at all. Hopefully you pack more deodorant than you have on right now.
Well, listen.
That's not enough. More. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, I have way more important things to worry about than how my armpits smell. They're not
Obviously.
that bad. But
Obviously.
for example, I mean, here we are. We're about to fly across the globe. And I mean, I've never even been on a ride at the fair, much less a plane.
Well, I mean, number one, armpit fragrance is important no matter what time zone in the globe you're in. Number two, planes are more important, or more a little safer than rides at the fair. Then again, though, so is everything else.
I mean,
it is.
That's fair.
I see what you did. Fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
I see what you did. Yeah, that's good. It's definitely fair.
Yeah.
Praise!
You see, friends, we have here is two youngsters going on their first mission trip to a foreign country. Sean has two problems. He is starting to worry about things that he cannot control. Drew is right. A little more deodorant's needed for the trip. Drew, on the other hand, only has one problem. He isn't being a very helpful friend at all. He isn't being a good listener at all. Strike that. He has two problems. Unfreeze.
I mean, we still got some
I
stuff.
mean, what all should I pack? I mean, deodorant, obviously, I get,
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I don't know, bug spray, I mean, maybe some sunscreen. I mean, my favorite pillow. I mean, do you think I can maybe fit like my air conditioner in my carry-on?
Well, I mean, you might be able to, but I'm thinking it's not going to make it through customs. But, Sean, Pastor was talking the other day about how we all need to go, serve, and love. What do you think he meant by go, serve, love? I don't get that.
I mean, I'll say this. I mean, it sounds like a good slogan for Bible school.
It does. It does. That's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe not. So, but I think what we're doing, Drew, man, is we're taking the first step. I mean, God has called us to go to this foreign country. I mean, that's what we're going to do tomorrow, if we ever get packed. But I mean, even though if I'm white-knuckling that front seat on that plane in front of me,
Yeah.
it's what he's called us to do.
That's true. That's true, man. I hear you, man. Actually, I read a book one time on beginning flying.
For real?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, you can read?
Well, I mean, not great, but a little bit.
I mean,
And
all right, seriously. What was it called? What was it called?
well, it was called Beginning Flying. But I mean, but listen, you know who wrote it?
I mean, I don't have any idea who wrote it.
Landon Safely. Landon Safely.
Oh, man, like, good grief, that's like bad.
I mean, but listen, if anything does go wrong, all we have to do is wing it. Wing it. Just wing it. That's all we got to do.
Oh, man, like, you are totally stuck in, like, bad
I know.
dad joke mode.
My whole life.
I mean, it's plain to see. Oh,
Plain.
no, I started myself.
Plain. That was
Plain
good.
to see.
That was good. I mean, listen, the worst thing that can happen, though, with a bad plane joke is that it doesn't land.
Oh,
It doesn't land. Yeah.
Praise! First of all, by freezing these two, I'd hope it would stop the bad dad jokes. Secondly, see how they're already losing sight on what really matters here? Go, serve, love. Was there a conversation heading to? Let's see if they can get back to talking about what really matters and what's going to happen tomorrow as they enter the mission field. Unfreeze.
I mean, okay. Enough dad jokes, though. Okay.
I mean,
All right.
yeah, I mean, that's like, I mean, that's like totally like enough of that stuff. Okay,
Yeah,
so
all
I
right,
mean,
that's fair.
Well, let me ask you this, Drew. What do you think it's going to look like? I mean, to serve in a foreign country. I mean, like, do you think it's going to be like really different there than what it is here?
I honestly don't know, man. I mean, I'm kind of nervous about it. I mean, I do a pretty good job serving here, and I speak the English is pretty good. But, and listen, I do know one word in Spanish, though. Hola. Hola.
Hola. Well,
Hola.
I think
Hola.
it might be Ola.
Hola.
Ola.
H
But
is
I mean,
silent.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, it's,
Okay.
you know, it's scary to go somewhere where you don't understand the words and they don't understand you. I mean, you don't know their culture. I mean, and dude, we're not going to know anybody but each other and pastor.
I know. That's enough to be nervous about right there. But, you know, Sean, that reminds me when Jesus promised us that he would be with us. What was the Bible verse?
Yeah, I got it.
Have you packed it yet?
Nope, right
Okay,
here,
all
right here. Oh, it's in Matthew.
Okay.
It's Matthew 28, Matthew 28 and 20, and it says, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I've commanded you, and lo,
Man.
I am with you always, even unto the end of the world.
The end of the world.
Amen.
Amen.
That's even got an amen on it.
At the end, it's got an amen. That's awesome, man. Listen, that's comforting to know when you're traveling across country.
I mean, it is. That's right, Drew. I mean, so Jesus wants us to go.
That's true.
I mean, but he isn't going to just send us on that plane tomorrow or that country alone. I mean, or even back here, he wouldn't send us to school or our friend's house alone. His word tells us he's going to go with us. Always.
It's true. Yeah, listen, what do you think Jesus would say to us about serving, though? I mean, yeah, we're going to go, but what are we going to do? How are we going to serve? Does that mean like serving people food? Like, what's that mean?
I mean, seems to me like what we're trying to do is that we're going to serve God and serve others and do his will. I think that's what he wants us to do.
Okay.
That's serving.
Hey, listen, I got this Bible verse, bro. 1 Peter 4 and verse 10 says, we should each use whatsoever gift we have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace.
That's perfect, bro. It's perfect. I mean, we're ready. So then the last is love.
Yeah.
Love. So, I mean, I'm going to say this, though, not to sound bad, but don't you think it'll be hard to love people that we've never even met before?
I mean, probably no harder than loving people we see every day. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hey, what's that mean?
No, not you. But seriously, how hard is it sometimes to love people that get on our nerves every day, brothers and sisters, and you know what I'm saying? But God calls us to love everyone.
I mean, it's written in red. Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself.
Bingo. So go, serve, love. I think we may be ready to go now.
I do too, man. I mean, I think we're waiting.
Let's do it. All
High
right.
five, man.
Freeze! So it seems these two finally are getting the whole point of missions. Go, serve, love. Whether it's in a foreign country or walking down the hallway with your friends, or wherever we are going throughout the day, God's command is the same. Go, serve, love. Y'all ready to be loud? Do you think we can wake them up by saying, go, serve, love? All right, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Go, serve, love. Oh, you can do better than that. Terrible. All right. 1, 2, 3. Go, serve, love. Wait, am I forgetting something? You think we should unfreeze them? All right, unfreeze.
All right. Well, I guess we're good to go.
That's all we need.
Let's go.